Hey everyone, today we're going to talk about one of my favorite things to talk about, and that is product sales. A lot of people refer to this in the wedding industry as IPS, or in the photography industry in general as IPS, which stands for in-person sales. But really, in general, we're just talking about selling products. So, the reason we sell products in our business is that we want to make sure that our couples and our clients are seeing their photos on a regular basis and they're not stuck on the computer where they never see them. My thought is, why have a photo shoot or have your wedding documented if you don't ever get to see the photos? This way, they're reminded of these happy moments and beautiful things. That's why we love selling product. On top of that, it also boosts our revenue by a significant amount. When I first started selling product, I ended up going from about 40,000 a year to 136,000 in 1 year, and that was in 2020. So, I want to give you guys some tips on why we love doing product sales and good ways to do it. For the first thing you want to do is you want to make sure that you're selecting a collection of products that really represent your brand. You want to make sure that you're showing quality products and you're also not offering too much. You don't want your clients to get overwhelmed. I recommend offering 2 to 3 things, whether that is albums, wall art, and acrylic block, or a memory box, something along those lines. Those are what I offer. And by not offering too many things, they don't get overwhelmed with choices. We know as photographers that there are so many things out there to choose from in order to, as far as like products to offer. And honestly, that was one of the reasons I didn't start offering products for a long time, was because I didn't know where to start. And then finally, a coach told me one time, Morgan, just pick products and go with it. If you want to change later, you absolutely can. I've not changed products since I started 4 years ago. If you just make a decision and go with it, that's fine. You can always change it later, but make sure you're not giving them too many options. But you want to make sure that you offer a variety of products and different price points, but also different things available. So, like I said, we offer wall art, a memory box, which is a wood box with matted prints in it, and an album. And so that way, if somebody doesn't have room on their walls, which there's always room on walls, but if they're like moving or in a temporary place, like maybe they're living with family or something right now, they have an album that they can take with them. And that's always available to them. Or maybe they don't think they'll ever look through an album. So wall art is a great option. Making sure that you offer a variety of things with a variety of different price points to be available to every client is super important. The next thing you're going to do is make sure you're incorporating your product sales into your workflow. You don't want this to spring up that on them all of a sudden. You want to make sure you're working it in throughout the process. We talk about it from the time of consultation all the way through the very end when we say goodbye, whether it's after a session or after a wedding, whatever it may be. We're always talking about product. Make sure you're working it into your workflow so they are prepared for it and ready. That way they can be thinking about it and they don't have the excuse of, oh, I need to think about what we're going to have in order to make the product order. You want to make sure that you're following up with them regularly too. We have a lot of clients who they're like, I need to think about it. Okay, great. Let's give it a week. Let's schedule time to jump back on a call to talk about it. You want to make sure that you're following up regularly and you're either leaving the call with a sale or time to follow up about it. And the next thing you want to do is make sure you're creating a sense of urgency and exclusivity. We make sure that our products are high end and they know it. And so they won't be able to order this themselves. Besides the fact that it's in their contract that they can't print, obviously, some people don't really care what their contract says and do it anyways. But we want to make sure that they know that what we're offering is something that they don't have access to because we're businesses. We offer unique sizes that they can't get anywhere else. And then we also offer products that are such high quality that they wouldn't even consider going somewhere else. Like our albums, they are hardcover made with wood and they're flat lay and they last generations. They're going to be there for forever. And that's not something that they can get by making like a Shutterfly book. And I always be sure to bring that up that, hey, if you want to make a Shutterfly book, go for it. But in a year, it's going to be ruined. I just want you to know that, and then you're gonna have to replace it. Why not invest in something that is quality to begin with? You can also offer discounts to get them to purchase while they're on the Zoom call, or you can offer like Black Friday sales and things like that. We try to do a sale before Christmas every year. That way people can get their Christmas orders in and get them in time for Christmas to give to family. Another thing you can do if you're not ready to do in-person sales is do online galleries and sell through there. We currently use PickTime for our galleries. They have an online store. This is also great for like extended family members who want to purchase prints, things like that. We use it when we're sending out galleries to all of the guests, things like that, which you can learn more about in our wedding multiplier toolkit. But making sure that you are leveraging that is a great option. You can also send out emails through there for anybody who's registered to the gallery. And another thing you want to make sure you're doing is upselling and cross-selling during client meetings. So making sure that you're like saying, hey, if it's like before a wedding, be like, hey, we want to make sure that like you've thought about your wedding, or we're going to do an album afterwards, things like that, and help them plan for what they want to do. You want to make sure you're upselling, and whether it's like upselling on the product end of, hey, are we going to upgrade to the walnut box? Are we going to upgrade to a larger size? Or with their wedding package or whatever it may be, like beforehand, like, hey, do you want to go ahead and pre-purchase your album? Maybe offer them a discount in order to pre-purchase it, things like that. There you guys have it. I hope that was helpful when talking about product sales and IPS. We absolutely love it. It's super important for us to offer products for our clients, not only because it helps our profit and help us make more money, but also it's allowing us to make sure that our clients are seeing their photos every day and they're a part of their lives and they aren't just stored on a computer, or maybe a computer crashes. I always like to say that technology is always changing. You never know like what the next thing is going to be. And paper and leather never go away. If we can make sure that our clients are able to see their photos, that is so important. So I hope this helps you guys. Stay tuned for more videos on our channel. Thanks so much, guys. Bye.